I am sick of digital art. I know you guys probably just watched like last week me being super excited about the Procreate and doing the first page for my project, but I'm not happy with it. It's not what I want, and it is just, I think it's a digital process. Twice now I've done most of or half of the illustration digitally, and I think I kind of finished it, and then I'm like tweaking it and adding stuff, and it just doesn't look right. It loses that looseness and the fun feeling and the freshness, and I think it's just because digital offer so many chances to revise and fix and change and edit and skew and transform, and it just takes me ages, especially when it's such a big project. I get nervous and I want to change everything, and I'm not sure if it's correct, blah blah blah. And yeah, I'm just sick and tired of digital. That's how I'm opening this vlog. I'm just like, no. Because like I've spent weeks now trying to start this project, and it only just stops because I am afraid of doing mistakes, and then I have to change everything. And okay, I'm gonna stop rambling and actually say what I'm thinking. The thing is that when you're doing traditional art, you do the art, and if it's not right, you do it again. And I think for me that would be probably quicker than the process I'm doing now. I'm so careful, and I'm doing changes, and I'm erasing the lines and doing them again, transforming and painting, and it just takes ages. So it's just taking all my time. I don't like the end result, it's too stiff. So we're gonna try doing some traditional art this week because I am sick and tired. Like, don't get me wrong, I love digital art. I love the like how quick you can get stuff, how clean you can get stuff, but I just want to do traditional. So yesterday, yes, it's Saturday today, by the way. Yesterday I sat down and did some sketches traditionally instead of editing my video, which went up today, going up today, probably haven't posted it yet. And it was so freeing. It was so freeing just not having to think about digital, just like it's pen, paper, water, and color. It was great. So today I will be going to a store to just look at some art supplies. There's some things that I want that I don't have, and I think that would be fun to get. And then I just watched Xanthe's, I don't know if I say your name right, video where she does a challenge that she's calling 5-hour comic challenge, and I really want to do that. So I want to spend 5 hours today where I create a comic from start to finish, and it's all traditionally because I don't want to do digital. And that will be a way for me to get more comfortable, and I want to bring you along with that on that journey, and that will kind of be the vlog thing this week. Yes. I'll talk more about that later, but first I will go to the store, and before that I'll show you the drawing. Hi guys, welcome back to the next day. Today we'll be doing the 5-hour comic challenge that Xanthe on YouTube created, and I watched it yesterday morning and I really wanted to do it yesterday, but then I went out to an art store and spent way too much time there and spent way too much money there. So we're doing it today. It's quite early, I need to finish it before I go out, and I will just have to get going. It's currently 10 a.m. and I will explain a little bit about what the challenge consists of. So I have to create a comic from scratch in 5 hours. So I have to come up with the idea, the text, the layout, finish the drawings, do the whole thing. I can't use any of my old original ideas that like Nettle or Blackbird or anything. I have to come up with something completely new, and it will only be 1 page most likely, and it will probably be crap, but we're doing it because it's fun, and I just need to do something traditional because I am sick and tired of digital. So this is a way for me to get comfortable with that and also do a fun challenge. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we have to get started before time runs out. Also, my desk is a complete mess today. I got myself a new palette yesterday, and well, there's a lot of messes, but we'll deal with that. You just have to get used to this. Hi guys, it's currently Tuesday, and I just wanted to say that you did see me start the 5-hour comic project, but a few things happened and I didn't finish it, so I thought I would rewind a few hours and then give me 3 more hours to finish the comic, or a comic. I'm gonna change the idea because what I had in mind was too ambitious for me just starting watercolor, and just way too big, and I had an idea that I wanted to go for, so I'll show you the sketches and everything. But just for reference, this is what I got in the time that I spent. It's basically about an old lady who is knitting some kind of spell, and it's rejuvenating, what do you call it, when she goes back to being young. And as you can see, it's very messy because I got really tired in the middle, and I just couldn't finish it. So we're gonna try redoing it. This is just how things go. So we're gonna redo it, and I'm gonna take you through the steps to do that. Okay, so showing you this again, as this is what you saw when I was brainstorming last. And what I went for that time was this part, which was me finding 3 random words and kind of creating a story out of it. But what I'm gonna do now is that I want to do the one that's up here that you barely can see, that says a girl who creates monsters when she cries. And I have a really cute idea that I really want to do for it, and I think it will be really nice. I don't really think you can use another the word generators that I did, but I did get that one, which is hold, couple, still. I think I'll do that. Just to add a little bit of an extra challenge, and yeah, I'll do some concepts and some sketches. So this whole intro thing that you've seen now is just been ideas basically, and now I actually have to design some characters, design the creatures or the ghosts or the spirits or whatever, and do some thumbnailing so I get everything planned out before I actually draw. And also because I'm doing this traditional, it's kind of like an extra challenge for me, so I really have to plan it and really take my time. But yeah, let's do it. Okay guys, so I've done the character designs. By the way, I only thought of the story like a few minutes ago before I started filming, the sketching. So I'm not cheating or anything, I promise. I just really wanted to do this idea. So I did a few character sketches and I ended up with this one, which I quite like. And she's just a bit simpler than the other ones for some reason. It just takes a few times before I come up with like the best option for me. And then I had to come up with the water creature that kind of comes from her tears. And this is the dude. I'm kind of loving him. He looks like a strange one and I like it. He looks like a dolphin with some salamander things going on. It's going to be very fun coloring this. So now I'm going to do some page layouts because I don't have much time. I've shortened the time, as I said. I think I lost like half an hour total. And I need to sketch layout before I do my actual drawing. So let's do that now. Alright, so we're going quite fast now. I only spent 4 minutes sketching this out. And this is my plan. I think I'll just go with it. I'll just have to do it. So we start with her from the back of the couch, and I have to somehow make it easy to read that you go up here and then you go down here. But basically you zoom in on her and she's been like starting to cry. And the teardrop falls and creates this monster, and she says, "Oh, not again." And then they look eye to eye, and then he cuddles up to her, and she's like, "All right then." And it's like he comes there to comfort her. And yes, it's good. It's just gonna be kind of cute. I don't know. We'll just try it. So now I have to sketch this out on my watercolor paper. And yeah, line it with my pencil and on we go. Okay, so I just roughly sketched everything out and now I'm gonna line it. I didn't film this process just because it's so light that you're not really gonna see it in the speed paint. So now I'm gonna mask it and line it. Alright guys, I've done the lines and you've seen that and I'm quite happy. I don't know how much time I spent. I'm not timing it, which is probably a very bad idea. I need to double check my footage and I'll see how much time I spent. Now I just have to color it. I guess it's kind of done. Like it can be qualified as done and then maybe the coloring would be extra. Depends on how much time I spent, but I quite like it. I think this part is my favorite. So let's hope I don't screw it up with painting. Might very well do that. Hi guys, welcome back. I finished it, I think. I think I might have gone a little bit over time, but it was worth it because I wanted to finish it. So this is the final piece. I will take a proper picture and show you properly. But yeah, challenge completed, sorta, with a break in the middle of 2 days. But I did it at the end, and I really liked the results. The watercolor, I'm always too messy with the watercolor, but I like it. It's a practice round of doing traditional art. So thank you so much to Xanthe for making the challenge and actually making me do something interesting. And I think this will be it for this week's video. I don't think I have anything more interesting I will do, except for probably do some more research on what kind of watercolors and stuff that I want to buy. But I think, yeah, this will be the video. This was the 5-hour comic challenge with a break in the middle, but still a 5-hour comic challenge. And I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!